We're here with Sami Gruse. Sami, big win for your team tonight.
Yeah, it was so exciting. I can't believe we just beat the number 3 in our conference in 4 games.
And you had a big game, 44 assists, 13 digs. And one thing that has really been a trend for you all year long has been balance. 56 kills for the team. Nobody with more than 14. You like to spread the ball around to your teammates.
Yeah, every single one of my hitters are fantastic. I could trust them with every single ball. And when we do have ball control, because our libero Marissa is very good, and our back row is always on point, and I can set whoever I want because I know they can put the ball away.
And talk about the blocking game for a minute. This was the best blocking game CBU's had in a long, long time, and you were a part of that with a couple of blocks yourself.
Actually, the last 2 weeks, it's one of our focus in practice was just block, 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 and it finally paid off today. MK with 9? It's fantastic. We went out there and we got it. It was awesome.
Congratulations on the win. Good luck this weekend.
Thank you so much.
Coach, came really close to getting a win over one of the top teams in the conference Saturday. Today, you do get the win over one of the top teams in the conference.
Yeah, we played extremely well. We've had matches where, we had a good offensive night or we had a good defensive night, but we haven't had many matches where we're able to kind of put the offense and defense together. Tonight, we were able to do that, and we beat a really good opponent. Coming in, North Al was probably one of the hottest teams in our conference, and for us to pull out a win, I'm extremely proud of the kids.
And one of the keys to the game tonight is you guys had 14 blocks. That's the most blocks CBU's had in a match since 2008.
This goes to the work that we had put in for the last 2 weeks. Kind of seeing the trend of our team where, offensively we were among one of the top teams in our conference offensively, but defensively we kind of knew that we needed to work on, especially blocking. So, last 2 weeks we've dedicated our practice time to improving our blocking, and it's really nice to see that we were able to have finally get it paid off.
And one player that clearly took that message to heart was freshman Mary Catherine Miller. She had 9. That's in the top 20 in school history for most blocks in a match.
Yeah, well, that's not surprising because MK is a fantastic volleyball player with a great deal of athleticism, probably the most athletic kid that we have on our team. And you could see her maturity coming to place as you watch her play. And she's grown a lot within the last 2 weeks, and it really shows in our blocking game because, like I said, she is our biggest kid at the net.
Congratulations again on the win. Good luck this weekend, Coach.
Thank you.